Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Welcome back to Let's Level Every Class, the World of Warcraft War Within series. The objective is to level every class, a different race every time, or at least most of the time, as much as I can. And episode 18 of our Warrior Femme Fatale Malakyal's series, Fury Warrior build. Thank y'all so much for joining. It is episode 18. Can y'all imagine episode 18? And it has been quite chaotic to start. We're doing time walking and we are clearly in the Deadmines, one of my favorite dungeons of all time. And with time walking comes a little bit of a difficulty curve, not much. I know we did do the Deadmines plenty of times in this entire series, but it's okay. It's okay to do it again. But thank you all so much for joining. On the top right of the corner of the screen is going to be a playlist card in which you can click it and it'll take you directly to the playlist specific to this series, as well as in the description will also be a direct link to the playlist. Just in case you're tuning in and this is not, well, if this is your first episode and you want to tune in and check out the series from the beginning and kind of see our character, our girl's evolution. This dude is going nuts, by the way. He is pulling everything under the sun. I don't even know if I can keep up here. How do y'all the healers do this? That's insane. How do the healers even manage all of this? My goodness. I guess to the uninitiated, although I'm gonna have to learn healing at some point too. That's gonna be coming, more than likely on a upcoming character very, very soon. Kinda a little nervous about having to take on the role of healing. But it's just something, you know, it's just, I mean, if you're DPS and you go tank, gosh, I'm getting feared a lot here. You know, we do DPSing, we do a little bit of tanking, you know, put our service in, throw our hat in the ring, and then, just like everybody, we go straight to the healing and start to learn that process. And I'm kind of looking forward to it, but I'm kind of nervous because I'm not too good at multitasking. In terms of key binding and stuff in this game, I'm not the best at it, I'll be honest. But I'm learning. Getting used to it. Dude, time walking Deadmines is something else. It's so chaotic, and at the same time, it's so interesting to see. Because it's like, as a Fury Warrior, I feel kind of inadequate in these scenarios, because it's like, my build is, I believe, primarily set to single target focus, like burning a single target down, not multi-target. I don't know how good Fury Warriors are. I don't, you know, I'm not really a professional of this game by any means. But, oh my goodness. Oof. Dude, this guy is Is this how it works, y'all? Is this how it is? It's so polarizing in comparison to, like, Classic, because Classic, you would never do this. I mean, obviously the more modernized version of the game, but this even seems a little much, even for the healer right now. I mean, this... Hopefully there's a little bit of chain healing going on, because goodness. I keep targeting the wrong mob. I'm trying to focus on the mob that the tank is going on, but with like so much going on, it's definitely a little bit overstimulating in the sense. I mean, it's cool, don't get me wrong. Again, the fact that we can even do this stuff is cool. It's cool to see, but there's just a lot of things going on all at one time. A little hectic. second boss, well, technically third boss of the dungeon down. Did get a nice ring bonus there too, or a nice little ring drop. I'm loving this new gear setup too. I didn't get to talk about it on the last episode, but I love this little, I don't know, I bought it off the auction house, so it's kind of, I guess it's kind of catch-up gear, but I'm loving this little, I guess, transmog-ish setup I got going on here. The blue with the, yeah, druid, almost druid-like shoulders. Looks good. Gosh, look at the damage, man. Look at the freaking damage going on here. I'm kind of surprised. I'm doing a little bit better than I thought. I'm pretty consistent in third place. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's lower end of the DPS side of life, but man, I mean, I've done dungeon runs with monks that just tear through mobs like crazy. I don't know what it is about monks, but they just go through mobs like you wouldn't believe. I think that's the class I'm looking forward to playing too. Oh, dude, he's gonna totally run through everything. Is this? Oh my goodness. I feel like Whirlwind is not doing enough. There's just not enough. Like, I'm not doing this run justice. There is a lot going on here. Yeah, episode 18. I think we're going to be. I think this is going to be a dungeon run episode, y'all. So sit back, relax. Hopefully not get stressed like I am right now. There's so much going on. This tank is not stopping, though it's honestly, it's kind of my problem, not his. Because the healer's keeping up very well. Me, on the other hand, it's kind of like, I'm kind of lagging behind here a bit. Maybe I did the wrong build. Maybe I need to focus on an AoE kind of build, though. I don't, like, for warriors, I mean, what does that look like? What does it turn into? Landlubbers. This is a pretty cool boss. Even back in the day, this guy over here, he's a pretty interesting one. Simple mechanics to follow, but the fact that you get the stun, and I think he does it twice too. And then, yep. Then you have to contend with all of the little stuff going on. It's pretty cool. Oof. Dang, what a slam. We did lose a party member. We had one drop. Unfortunate, but he's back up in the game. Picked up, seems to be an upgrade there, so that's cool. Hopefully we'll get to test it out. Ah, the end of a work week, or sorry, the end of a free weekend, or short week. Heading into a long week rotation, kind of not looking forward to it. What I mean by that is, like, work-wise, the work week upcoming, oh, it's gonna be a long one. 6 days. 6 days in a row. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. All the credit in the world to this healer. This healer, if we could do, like, praise, I think, like, we could do in, like, 14, where you can praise or give credit to the tank or a specific party member for a run. All credit to the healer. To be able to keep up with all of this going on, forget it. Did he just pull? He did. Gosh, he even pulled Van Cleef this early on. Man, the confidence in this guy is insane. Very cool to see Edwin Van Cleef in a much different timeline. I mean, we learned about him and ultimately the set of events that we ended up causing very earlier on in this series. Definitely go check that out, because I love how it kind of I love how retail just blends the storylines in and like shows you what the events, you know, just the actions that you caused would later on turn into consequences down the road. Edwin Van Cleef down, Deadmines Timewalking complete. Bismillah, great job, team. Well, we didn't get anything off of that one. Did get a scroll and what was the other thing? Just some Timewalking badges. Dang, does anybody say GG anymore? Like, they bail so quick, dude. Suh, dude, suh. Me and the druid over here kind of left to fend for ourselves. Oh my goodness. I didn't think I was done looting everybody just yet, but it seems like we are. All right, let's get a cheer in. It's pretty cool. I like the outfit this druid has. That's a very cool looking one. I love the green. Green on orange. It's like a jade, dark jade green with a little bit of orange. It actually doesn't look too bad. Green on orange typically looks ugly as heck. Ooh, but that was pretty good. Good run. Good run. Oh, hey Griffin. Saw bird. Saw Griffin. So I think the plan is for Malakyal is going to be for the last final 10 levels, maybe do some of the World Within dungeons. But since Time Walking is available right now, I think what we're going to do is just hit up Time Walking and see what dungeons we can get and just do that for the final 10. Maybe do something a little bit different, but I'm, you know, with Valera going on right now with the Blood Off Paladin series, of which I'll also leave a card here as well, in case you're interested in checking out that one. I definitely am going to do a lot more than just dungeon for the final 10 levels. I'm definitely going to really explore the War Within, delves for sure. I mean, I'd like to do some delves with Malakyal, but it really just depends. Like today I'm feeling dungeons. I'm definitely feeling dungeons. I can do a good like 5 dungeon runs before fatigue hits. And then I'm like, oh, okay, I'm totally, I'm done. Because they're so rapid pace. Like Time Walking, especially from what I've seen, is everybody is just get in and go, get in and go, get in and go. It's a very rapid, rapid fires, so to speak. I mean, it's cool. People love Time Walking. I definitely kind of enjoy it. But to do it more than a certain number of times, like in a row before taking a break or not having a break is kind of a bit much. Either that or I'm just getting old. Like I'm getting really old. My gamer reflexes aren't kicking in. The osteoporosis hasn't kicked in just yet, though. I mean, I don't play on a controller, but I'm sure all the years of claw style on a controller with like competitive Halo and COD and everything else, I'm sure it's going to hit me down the road. I like this outfit. It's pretty. The blue, again with the shoulders, it's nice. Second dungeon? Yo, we gonna get it? Why is it always a DPS? A DPS? Like, come on. Stratholme, baby. Disable the... Okay, so this is Undead side. Okay, so I believe I commented on it in episode 17. Live side, now we're doing dead side. Sick. And somebody's... Oh, I was gonna say somebody looked like they had the old skeleton costume. That's not the case. These are the real skeleton bros. The duders, the homeboys, the crew. ding level 71, and we got our first boss right here. God, I mean, jeez, I didn't even see the freaking first boss. That's how fast this tank is going. You see what I mean? Like, time walking, people don't play. They jump straight in, and it's just like, you're either ready or you're not. What's that? Do we got a hunter right there? I love that outfit she's got on. Whoa, what is this? Dang, is that like a... Is that like a Beastmaster? Or, sorry. I was Beastmaster, Final Fantasy. Yeah, is that like a Beast Tamer or Hunter? Because, I mean, again, they look sick. Dude, Undead side and Undead or Dead side of Strath is awesome. This is super fun. These players know what they're doing too. They're grouping everything like in one shot. Group everything and then just AoE down. And I think in a lot of ways that's kind of what does it feel like? Brother Oklahoma said it best. Modern WoW feels like pinata. Loop pinatas? Is that what he called it? Loop pinatas. It just feels like you group everything and then you AoE everything down. Like there's rarely a lot of single target stuff, which is what I'm used to. That's kind of the tempo and the pacing I'm used to, but it's kind of hard to AoE things on Fury Warrior. I mean, you have a few abilities, but not like everybody else.
Out of range.
Target change.
Every time I'm in Strath, kind of reminds me of... Sorry, I noticed my partner over here is taken under control. He's directing his anger on me. I was like, this is gonna be bad. Kind of reminds me of If y'all ever played it, Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas, Ogie's Revenge, the actual town. Dude, that game was sick. Especially as like a Tim Burton fan and just a huge fan of the Nightmare Before Christmas. But the fact that we had a game that I believe the same people that that was designed by the same creators of Devil May Cry, and it was it was so good. It pains me to see games nowadays, classic titles like that are like price gouged at like $100 and something. Like one of the rarest games I've ever owned was Valkyrie 2 or Valkyrie Profiles 2, I think it was called Samaria. I had a pristine copy of that, like played it and definitely played it a few good times, but it was like case and everything was pristine. I found out years later down the road, it was like at the time going for like close to 500. I was like, what? I was like, why? It's a game. It's a game that I would imagine not a lot of people played. In case y'all haven't noticed or don't know, I'm a pretty big fan of Valkyries. Valkyrie or Valkyries. Inspired quite a bit of stuff on the channel. But yeah, just it's crazy to see old Pokemon games. You know what also kills me? I'm aging myself here a little bit, but those Pokemon cards. As a kid, growing up in the 90s, hear me out. Other 90s children, you'll feel my pain too, as we take care of this boss right here. How many of y'all had like a holographic Gyarados or the Charizard and everything? I know I did. And to know what those cards cost nowadays, just kill me. Not literally, but just you just sit there and say to yourself, like, I wish I kept it. I wish I would have asked my parents, you know, at the age of 6, hey, can I get this thing graded? Because if I knew what graded meant to get something graded back in the day. The only grades I knew was school grades, and boy was I a C student throughout school. Let me tell you. Oh no, I'm silenced. Not like it matters. not on a warrior. Silencing has not much of an effect on me. My old man also God bless his heart. He introduced me to so many different things. We used to play Magic. He introduced me to MTG, Magic the Gathering, as well. Definitely love some MTG. Although I was definitely more competitive, like for TCGs. Pokemon I always sucked at. I just like collecting them because it was Pokemon. But I was definitely more competitive with like Yu-Gi-Oh! And definitely more competitive. I was a pretty avid deck builder for Yu-Gi-Oh! I had like 5-6 binders of every archetype you can imagine. This dude is crazy. This warrior either A, knows how to tank, or he's just going ham. He's going hard in the paint. Look at this. I can't even see Malakyal. This is how crazy this is. Nuts, my friend, dude. Get this guy a medal. Either that or this is his Friday and he's ready to go. He's hopping. Ramstein, good to see you, my friend. Coming up on the end of this dungeon, I think we got Baron Rivendell, the Baron to go. One of the coolest bosses, in my opinion. I love fighting the Barons. Demon Hunters are sick.
It's too
far away.
'Cause what you can do on a demon hunter is amazing to me. Oh, here comes the chain. All right. Here comes the onslaught of the undead. Getting AoE in there. I'm actually surprised. I was top of the damage for a second there. Look at that. Actually topped out for once. I think that might be a first for this series. But yeah, my old man, he didn't own any like Black Lotuses or anything. I mean, if he did, he would be screaming. His soul would be screaming right now if he did. Just, can you imagine owning a Black Lotus in today's day and age? Like, gosh. Baron Rivendare. Lord Baron Rivendare. My sincerest apologies. Easily one of the coolest classic bosses. I'll stand by that. But my friend, you are cornered. You're part of the Scourge, and you need to go. Does he drop a mount? Does he drop the chance for the mount like he did in Classic? Be pretty cool if we see a drop. I think it was pretty rare though. Just, nope, no drop. But somebody got a ring, so that's pretty cool. Stratholme, Undead side complete. Great job, team. Get a cheer in. This is a heck of a team right here. Gonna screenshot it into if I can. Look at this logo. Look at this. This looks very familiar to me. Yeah, that totally looks like the Beastman Confederate logo from Final Fantasy XI. For anybody, for the uninitiated, but for my Final Fantasy XI players, does that not look like the Beastman Confederate logo? The symbol of the Beastman? It totally does to me. Yeah, that undeniable. Looks super sick. All right. Second dungeon. I think it's time to take a little sip of tea. Pardon me. Ew. Oh gosh. No. We're I don't care if the stats on that is better. I'm not wearing that. That looks ugly as heck. Looking pretty good. Looking good, Malakyal. Gosh, you've come a long way. I can't believe it. Oh wow. In my haste to Dungeoneer, I completely forgot to unlock Mountain Thane. Completely forgot about this. Gonna have to learn about this a little bit. Okay, I think we're gonna do... Should we go with... Yeah, let's do that. I mean, just to start us off. It's raining. Dude, it's raining. Rain in World of Warcraft can set a mood, an entire vibe. In a city, anywhere in the game, rain could really make a zone 10 times better. And in Booty Bay, it really helps set a mood, especially with some tea or some. This is perfect, like coffee weather. Can you imagine having a player-owned house in Booty Bay and just sitting in the cabin and seeing, looking out and it's raining and seeing the ship dock and some players come, players go, and you're just sitting here chilling in your house. Like, how sick? How sick would it be? Look, and speaking of which, we get to see the ship come in. Very cool. Booty Bay is definitely it's a really cool area. Cool area, cool zone. Alright, so we got Strath, Zul'Farrak, Deadmines, Dire Maul. I have a feeling we're gonna do Dire Maul. I hope it's not the Warpwood quarter. Or sorry. Yeah. I hope it's not the quarter and we get the Capital Gardens, because I've never done the Capital Gardens. And I think that would be a little bit more interesting to watch versus the other one. Because if the other one's the one that I'm thinking, well, actually, no, that one might have the big demon dog and stuff like that. But if it's got like the one where you're just running to like four corners, chasing that little imp around, oh, just forget it. Dire Maul, you either love it or you hate it, but because it's cut in like 4 different sections, it's not terrible. It just depends on which one you get. No offense to anybody that likes everything about Dire Maul or every section of Dire Maul. Just when you've done it for so long, and especially in Classic, you just you just want to do something different. You're just like, all right, I'm Dire Mauled out, you know. That was a saying, Dire Mauled out. DPS didn't hit the ready check? Come on. DPS, what are you doing? You're a DPS. You should be automatically queuing up. If anyone shouldn't be missing the ready check, it's either the tank or the healer. Definitely not a DPS. I hope everybody's journey in Azeroth is going just as well as mine is. Learning so much about the game, reignited my passion in gaming. But I hope everybody's journey, regardless of which version you're playing, be it Classic Anniversary, Classic Era, Seasons of Discovery, Cataclysm Classic, soon to be MOP, Retail, does not matter. I hope everyone's journey is doing well. Y'all are having fun, and everything and anything in between. I still can't believe Malakyal is really coming up on her last little bit, her last little leg home stretch of her journey. I do have an idea for a bonus episode that I can do for her. We'll see if it ends up coming to fruition. But I would like to see her journey continue. Because, I mean, she is the first gal of the series, so there's going to be plenty more to come. But the first one is always special. All right. Dungeon number 3. What do we get? Which dire Maul? Capital Gardens. Okay. All right. My heart sank for a second because I saw it was dire Maul, but then I was like, which one is this? But of course, it's the version that I never actually did. Or the portion of dire Maul that I actually never got to do. Capital Gardens. This should be the. I think this is considered the finale of the dire Maul series. This would be like the last one that you do. I think there's a general at the end. I don't know any of the other bosses. I just know there's a night elf down yonder. And we got a light. What is that? A Lightforged Draenei or Draenei? One of the two. Either way, it's a Draenei. Pretty sure he's a paladin. So I'm very confident that this guy knows what he's doing. Dude, Shadow Priests are awesome too. I mean, look at that form. How can you not love a Shadow Priest? Y'all probably have some of the best transmogs too. That's another thing. Void Elves, I'm kind of not to say I'm jealous of y'all being a Blood Elf fan and all, but Void Elves, I swear, got the better stick in terms of like cosmetics, and I think y'all have a heritage mount that looks better. I mean, I think it's the same as the Blood Elves, but it's more like void and everything. First boss, I'm going to try to see how much damage I can do here. Hopefully keep up. Sticking in third place. I really want to try to push for second. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. My DPS is still a little low. Definitely not as good as the others around me. Did I aggro? No, okay. For a second there I was like, did I aggro this thing or... What in the world is that? A horse? Random? A little random. It's pretty cool to see that paladin. He's just like charge. Like that's what I was saying in my head the entire time. Looking at his ground mount. I forgot what ability it's called, but basically his steed charge lasts, I think, what, 30 seconds, less than that. Ooh, wow, that was a nice knockback there, hombre. We got the big demon devil dog in the middle. Take care of the ads, hit the altars, and that should unlock that boss. It's also pretty cool to see the different variations of these different mobs and such. You have the Void Bros. They're not our foes. They're the Void Bros. Calm down there, Paladin. Ain't nothing over there. Alright, Devil Dog. Something straight out of Dungeons and Dragons. See what kind of damage. I've been at the low end of the totem pole for damage. See if I can climb up a little bit. Ah, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen at all. Dang, everyone was toppling me. Did get a drop though. Some nice shoulders, it looked like. I believe we only have one more boss, and I'm pretty sure it's the general. Not from the auto insurance for my American friends. Not that general, but Night Elf general dude. Yeah, he should be over here somewhere. This Paladin's also being very nice. He's kind of waiting for us. Didn't expect that. Yep. Cool.
It's too far away.
Prince is going down very quickly. And just like that, third dungeon complete. Great job, team. Didn't get a drop on that one. Had a very, very good run. Oh, wow. Engagement over here. Somebody actually said thank you very much. Do we queue up? Do we queue up again? This was a pretty cool group. I'm feeling comfortable. Let's hit up the queue. The healer and the paladin might be together now that I'm looking at it. So they... Capital Gardens again? No, Warpwood Quarter. Ah, shoot. All right. Time for the grind. Alright. A little bit of lore. Why do I hate the Warpwood quarters so much? Every player is different. My experience definitely in the Warpwood quarter has just been... anytime it's been terrible. Obviously, my experience now in retail is going to be vastly different from how it was in Classic Annie, but this is easily, in my opinion, unless anything's changed, I think this is the longest portion of Dire Maul. If you're doing every single boss, that is, because I believe there's a little imp dude that we have to activate, and he runs all the way around, and you have to follow him, and you're going from this point to this point, and you gotta backtrack all the way. It's terribly annoying. And in Classic, this is a dungeon that truthfully took forever. It's kind of, I equate Dire Maul to Moradin in a lot of ways, because Moradin had Moradin had 3 sections. Dire Maul is basically the same. And actually, in many ways, Moradin is kind of your mini version of Dire Maul, or at least, hey, expect this type of dungeon / mechanic down the road. Blackrock Caverns, I can forgive. I can forgive caverns, Blackrock Depths. I can forgive that. I can totally forgive BRD and the many arena runs that came with the territory. Because at least BRD is interesting. Upper Spire, not so much. Upper Spire kind of sucked. BRD had easily the most bosses, easily just so much to do. And it's amazing how it's still regarded as one of the best designed dungeons in any MMO ever. And I'll agree with it. I completely will back that. It's truly good. Ooh, we got a rare. Nice. Very nice. I will take that. I'll take any catch-up gear I can get. But Dire Maul, Warpwood Quarter, just ugh. It would definitely be on the lower end of my, if I ever did a tier list, it would pretty much be on the lower end. It just sucks. Too long. As a mage, though, we had to come here because of that fella over there in the pool. Hydra spawn. Had to come here to get our level 55 water back when we had to drink all the time after every single pull. Like how he's still the same. Pretty sure he drops. I wonder if he drops the normal stuff he's got too, or drops like any of the quest items. Because I mean, mana management in retail is, I've yet to see anybody dip below 50%. Oh yeah! Wow, look at that. The essence. Cool stuff. Mr. Sacrifice himself. Pretty sure he's gonna stick somebody on the sacrificial table. Hopefully it's not me. Nice, it's not me. But he's really not gonna live too long to tell a tale. Dude. Zevram Thornhoof down before he could... Oh, wow, Fellcloth. Down before he could even blink. I didn't have a timer, but I'll sit here and take a guess and say that was probably maybe 40 seconds of actual, like, engagement time. Dude got ripped apart. We got Tree Bro over there. He's gonna kick the gate down for us. Good old Tree Bro. As you wish. Then he does this long walk. So if memory serves me correct, I think we're coming up on the final boss. This is the long tunnel to the end, to the home stretch. I want to thank everybody for joining in on episode 18. As I said, this is Malakyal's final stretch before her leveling series officially comes to a close. A couple bonus episodes I've got a couple bonus episodes in mind. And then we're going to hard focus on Valera series, as well as the next character upcoming. And I'm definitely looking forward to those challenges up ahead. To go from DPSing to tanking, and then to go to healing, and pretty much following that rotation for however long I can. It's gonna be fun. I'm rooted. I can't move. My whole team's just going on without me. He's charging in. But if y'all have enjoyed the video, go ahead and toss it a like. Do consider subscribing only if you feel that I have earned it. Trying to earn every single bit of subscriptions from anybody. I sincerely appreciate all the support for the World of Warcraft leveling series as a whole. Constructive feedback is always welcome, y'all. Any improvements I can make, anything that y'all would recommend, I definitely take it into, I take all constructive feedback very seriously, so never hesitate to leave me any of those comments, because it's all good. It's all good. But thank y'all so much. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Take care, everybody. And Bismillah.